Let me tell you something about medicine. Like, there's always like a zone in your illness where they don't know what to do. And one thing about me is anything I go after, I get it. The thing is to put it on that it doesn't leak while I'm sleeping tonight. I know it's soon gone because I'm gonna show you guys what I use to get rid of my blemishes. Like, hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is a continuation of my last video, so it would actually be better if you watch that one first before this one, but this one can still make sense because I'm starting off making my hair mask. If you're here for that part, then that's perfectly fine. You're not really, I don't want to say you're not missing out, because you're probably missing out. You're missing out on a process. You're coming in the middle. But anyways, if you're new here and you don't know me and this is your first video, this is kind of like a long-term series from probably February where I did a big chop. I had my hair permed, and this is technically what I've grown since then. I also recently had a baby, so I'm experiencing postpartum hair loss. So I spoke about that in the video before this that I was mentioning. I don't know, I'm trying to go through the emotions of that part. But anyways, long story short, I had in braids, and now I'm going to make my hair mask, which I have a more detailed video as to how I make it on the channel, but now I'm just going to incorporate it in this video now. It's my avocado hair mask, so I'm using avocado, eggs, a bunch of mixtures of oils. I'm going to blend it up, and because it's late now, it's 10:26, so I'm going to actually sleep with that hair mask in tonight and wash it out in the morning, and then we'll carry on with tomorrow's days. Tomorrow I have a few things that I want to do, so I kind of bulk up the vlog, and let's see how long I can keep on this streak. Can I be a daily vlogger? Let's see where we go with this. All right, so I have avocado that's frozen. I want to try and defrost it in the microwave. I googled that it's okay, so if it pop and explode, that would be wasting it, but I'm gonna try it same way. Almost cut off my favorite nail. So it actually worked. It looks so gunky because it was frozen, but it worked. All right, so that's the avocado, right? And well, I actually need to get eggs, but give me a second. Let me show you the oils I'm gonna use. So I have this batana oil. I have some tea tree oil. I have peppermint oil, which I'll use a really small amount of it because it's very, very potent. I have rosemary oil. I'll use avocado oil, which, you know what? I'm not gonna use this because I'm using avocado anyways, so I'm not using this. But I have grapeseed oil and amala oil. So I don't have any castor oil on hand, and I have a lot of castor oil in this mixture. I don't feel like using this in it, so I'll leave out the castor oil or whatever, because a lot of these oils technically have the same purpose anyways. I'm just trying to max out as many benefits as they all can possibly list out by putting as many of them as possible. But so now I'm gonna grab one single egg. I usually use one egg or two. How much egg do you usually use? I'm gonna use one egg. Okay, so I have my one egg.
No way, I think I met the one. Yeah. In a million at the jackpot, finally did it, I won, yeah. Done searching for something better. You're just too good to be true. Ain't nobody like you. Nobody like you. AM to PM, all that I'm loving, all that I'm wanting. Yeah. Someone like you know I can't find nobody else. There ain't no way you would run her off, never take a single L. When it comes to beauty, nobody can compete. Baby, it's in your nature to be number one all-time MVP. 처음 본 순간부터 you were giving perfect. From the way you're looking at me and the way you're talking so sweet, 나를 멍때리게 하네. 수많은 사람들 중에 난 너만 보네. 눈을 씻고 켜져봐도 너 같은 사람은 없어. No way, I think I met the one. In a million at the jackpot, finally did it all, yeah.
So I'm back in the bathroom. Well, I'm in the bathroom if you're just coming. But I'm back in the bathroom by the sink, and I'm ready to add my hair moisture. After this, I'm going to shower and freshen myself and get ready for bed. Oh, so clearly I'm gonna put this plastic bag on my head and then put my bonnet on. But you know, something I'm thinking, you know, my hair already has a lot of the oil in it because already was putting the oil on my scalp. So, you know, I really feel like the best way to do this would have been to wash my hair and then put the deep conditioner on and then rinse it off and whatever. But I'm already on this process, but I just want to make it clear. Like, I think the ideal way would be putting it on fresh, wet hair. And also, I feel like my hair needs like an ACV rinse. You know, I like to detox my scalp with apple cider vinegar. I don't think you can go wrong with that when your hair feel heavy and gunky and greasy. It is what it is today, and I know I do need a deep moisturizing thing. And this is almost like an instant mask. Like when I rinse it out, I'm going to feel a difference in my hair. It always happened like that, and it works with when my hair was processed, my hair natural, everything. And you know the aim is to get my hair longer than it was before. So I'm trying to see if I can get to butt length. It sounds crazy, and that's a very far way. Clearly, I have a long way to go, but I'm willing to see because I mean, I had it at bra strap. I think I can aim for butt length. Why do I feel like I'm sounding delusional to say that? But I'm not. I will get there. And one thing about me is anything I go after, I get it. I don't have no method to this, and I just go and saturate the hair. I don't really mind if this top gets any of it on it, so I'm gonna use my fingers. And boys, it's cold. It is very cold, obviously, because the avocado. I just remember how I usually do this. I usually do this on the ground, like spread a blanket, a small blanket. One thing I like about this is it actually made my natural curls start coming out too, like instantly. Nobody can tell me this don't feel good. Aside from the fact that it's cold, I feel like I'm doing something good for my head. It actually feels good and refreshing. I for sure could have done this by sectioning my hair. I should have divided my hair into 4. That's what I usually do. Maybe it's time to start sectioning again. Oh, what a journey. Yeah, let me saturate this water. You know, they have the people who say, oh, don't put food in your hair and everything. I think to each his own, because the reason why I've been doing this for so long is because I literally feel it work. Like, you tried, oh, and you see my full video of showing how I made this mask, the video dedicated to it on the channel. That video, in that one, I actually added avocado gel. Oh, not avocado, aloe vera. I blended the aloe vera and strained the jelly and added, so did the same egg thing and avocado thing. It's very, very good. I don't think you can go wrong doing this to your hair. People are like, don't put food in your hair, don't put food in your hair, like, you should eat it. Or, you know, the people who say it's better you eat the food than put it in your hair. If you want to say it's better that way, I agree. But why can't you do both? So, I mean, of course, it's best to have a healthy diet and everything. And let's talk about diet. Let's talk about diet. Because, I mean, aside from the fact that I told you guys in the last video that I wanted to get back to the weight I was before the baby. So I was 136 before the baby, and right now I'm 140. Did I say 142 or 143? The scale is right there. I'm like 142, 143, whatever. So I want to get back to my 136 to 139 range. Like, as long as I'm in the 130s, I'll be happy, you know? And I still have some belly fat to lose. Well, yeah, I have some belly fat to lose. So my diet though, what I never mentioned, my pregnancy revealed to me that I have fibroids. I did not know, you know, and I mean, of course, they're not big enough to require surgery to remove them. So it's more like the doctors. Let me tell you something about medicine. Like, there's always like a zone in your illness where they don't know what to do. Medical field, healthcare, it's not really surrounding cure of problems or fixing the problem. It's just like treating the symptoms, you know. So they don't know how to, they won't tell you how to stop the growth of fibroids, nor will they tell you how to naturally get rid of them. They know how to cut them out, but if whatever you did that caused them or whatever caused them is still in play, it's gonna come back. Everybody knows that, right? So pregnancy revealed to me that I have fibroids, but because of the size of the fibroids that I have, they're like basically saying, let's just watch it, because it's not to the stage of cutting it out, and it's not, but it's there, you get me? So there's no recommendation in that slack for them. So of course I don't want it to get any further or whatever, and I know that it makes no sense to cut them out if they even get big. So I know that my diet is what I need to change, because, you know, fibroids and stuff, it's linked to like hormone imbalance, like an excess in estrogen, which technically throws off all the other hormonal system, because, you know, your body has everything in sync. Aside from the fact that I want to lose weight, I also want to be healthy, or at my healthiest. So, I mean, I'm not strict with my diet, meaning I allow myself to cheat on the diet. So, I mean, I'm doing the no bread, like no heavy carbs. So like, I'll still eat my boiled potato, my boiled yam, my boiled sweet potato, boiled plantain and stuff. I still have those like straight from the earth type of carbs, and I still eat rice, right? But like, I'm avoiding the processed flour. I'm very low on the sugar thing now. So I'm not saying you won't catch me eating a slice of cheesecake, because I love cheesecake, you know. I still have my moment where I crave it, and I think it's fair to still get it. So I don't want to punish myself. I want it to be more of a lifestyle where I'm at the point where I don't even crave it anymore, which I think I'm very close to there. Because every time I do get back that craving and I eat it, not only guilt do I have, but I don't enjoy it like I used to, which is a good sign. Because, you know, if you do a diet and like you do a cold turkey cut, like say, I'm done with this thing, it's almost like, to me, this is my opinion, you might, depending on your discipline, you might be setting yourself up to fail, because, I mean, it's like a punishment instead of a decision to love yourself. It's like I'm deciding to care for myself by cutting out these things, and it's more of a I love myself more than the desire, to the point where I don't desire it anymore. Even the other day, like, I did crave the cake and I did go and buy it, and when I ate it, I just felt, even my heart felt like it was about to go out, because my body is like, you've been doing so well, what is this? What is this? So I never even enjoy it, and I'm proud of my body for that, because aside from, it's not just cake that we're eating. I mean, we know that in this country, in America, like, the foods they have a bunch of stuff, unnecessary ingredients. And I mean, we know the conspiracies or the agenda behind it. We've heard it, which I don't really want to talk about that now. So that's my aim, to shrink these fibroids with my lifestyle change. So instead of saying I'm shrinking my fibroids, I'm more like trying to balance my hormones, which will in turn shrink my fibroids, help with like my glucose level or any future health related issues that might have come up if I didn't, make some lifestyle changes. And also, I'm not saying I'm going to the gym. Every now and again, I decide to go to the gym. So just the same thing, like, I'm not trying to make it a strict thing, like, oh, I'll go to the gym every other day and whatever, make it strict where I'm taking the fun out of it. So at this moment, I'm going when I feel the vibe, and I feel great when I go. And just because I feel great, it's motivating me to want to go more. But the thing is, we know that as females, our cycles, it's good to know yourself. So we know our cycles are divided into 4. If you're on like a regular, what's in the range of normal rhythmic cycle. So it's divided into 4. So I know the weeks that I'm just more motivated than some. I just know it. So during those weeks, I realized that I'm like, oh, let me get up and go to the gym. And in fact, that's why I'm deciding to vlog too, because I'm in that week of enthusiasm, excitement. So I'm like, oh, let me vlog, let me do this, let me do, So I might go to the gym tomorrow morning, and I might not, who knows. But I'm in that week of productivity, coming up with ideas and executing it. The week of my cycle, my period, my menstrual cycle. The whole month is your menstrual cycle. The week of my period now, I'm more relaxed, and it doesn't mean I won't do stuff, but I give myself more grace during that time period, because like, I know, like, that's the week where your body's asking you to rest, and it's fair to give it that, be kind to it. Yeah, so when you know your cycle, like, it takes away a lot of guilt too, because like, you might be motivated and you're like, oh, let me go to the gym, let me work on these projects and stuff like that. And then by the 3rd week after that, now you're like, I'm not in the mood anymore. And then it's like, you might beat yourself up and say, why am I like this? I was interested, why am I not finishing this project that I started 3 weeks ago and whatever, or 2 weeks ago? And like, you might beat yourself up. But when you know your cycle, you understand why you're not in the mood. So you kind of set things up in a way where you're easier on yourself, and that week somehow you even be more motivated to continue your project, because this is the week again where I'm motivated, instead of giving up on the 3rd week or 2nd week, or however you count it. I hope that in school systems now, they're teaching girls more about their cycles to understand what's going on. Clearly, I'm finished. I have some excess. I'm just wiping it in the hair. Yeah, because, I appreciate my schooling in Jamaica. They never taught us fully about our cycle, but I think they gave us a great introduction. So I don't even think the teacher who was teaching us understood fully how the cycle affects the mood. But I mean, they gave us foundation knowledge where when we start understanding how it affects our mood, we can say, that makes sense. So I really, the longer I stay in this country, the more I appreciate the education I got. back home. It was really good. I appreciate it. The education they're getting now too, it's even more advanced, meaning the PEP program in Jamaica. Wow, like it's not giving them knowledge, it's teaching them how to think. And it's not teaching them how to think how the system wants them to think, it's teaching them, like it's just giving them the skills to find information on their own, to think on their own. You know, it's not forcing them to think a particular way, which is kind of more of what regular school systems would like. So to know that at 6th grade, starting from like their 4th grade, so like starting from their 9 to 12, the children in Jamaica for free in the public school system are getting the knowledge to learn how to think and apply their knowledge and seek knowledge. I think that's a big up for my country. You know, sometimes you don't appreciate much about home until you leave there. All right, guys, this is in, it's saturated. You can tell, like, even though it's a green musky thing, it's kind of popping out my curls. You know, like, look at that one. So, I mean, I think that's cool. It's soaking up the moisture. And like I said, it would have been so much better if I did this on clean hair, I believe, you know. But you know, it is what it is right now. So I'm gonna put the bag on. And I didn't make that much of a mess. The only, you know what, if you do this mask, be careful because it has egg. So if it gets in your bathroom and all over your bathroom, especially when you're rinsing it out, it might leave it raw. So you're gonna want to wash your tub or your shower area, whatever, wherever you do it, like right after, because you don't want the egg to be sitting. You see, I never put much peppermint and I can feel it tingling. It's not like burning me, but I can feel the cool tingle, which I appreciate. Get this plastic bag on. Nice. The thing is to put it on that it doesn't leak while I'm sleeping tonight. That's the challenge. And my head is so big, it's at the bag won't tie. You know what? I'll tie it at the front. I should have taken my earrings off. Oh, that wasn't smart. How am I going to sleep without this leaking tonight? And not tying it too tight. I'm putting the knot at the front so that I don't have this area open at the back. Boy. I'm gonna have an interesting sleep tonight. I'm just gonna be open to getting my bonnet dirty, so I won't even make this too tight. Yeah, I'm open to getting my bonnet dirty. Oh, I have my shower cap, but I hope it's not hard to wash it out. This is my washable shower cap. This is so good. Like, ditch the plastic ones. It's satin on the inside. Oh, and satin on the outside, but I don't know what is. It probably has a middle material that stop water from getting in. But I'll wear this tonight. Keep my ears out. I'm gonna have an interesting sleep tonight, guys. And you know, it's gonna help trap the heat, you know, make it. Why if my head's so hot, the egg cook? Wait, may I talk too much? crap right now. I should go take my earrings out. I'm gonna have to wash them off. Yeah. Anyways, so I was gonna shower anyways. So let me go take my showers. You know what? After a shower, let me give you guys some stuff. After a shower, I'm gonna show you guys my nighttime routine, like what I do for my skin, because I mean my skin is skinning. Like, I think, you know, you see I have these spots and stuff, but these are just, I don't have freckles. What do you call them? I don't know, but these are just like marks on my face. They're not going anywhere. And I think I need to watch them for the case of like skin cancer or something, God forbid. But like I have this blemish here. You see it? Yeah, I have that blemish. But I know it's soon gone because I'm gonna show you guys what I use to get rid of my blemishes, like snap. So let me go shower. When I shower, let me show you guys what I shower with, because I'm not gonna put this in the shower. Even honestly, I don't keep my shower soaps consistent because I don't know, I just like to change up my soaps that I bathe my body with. But my face is always either Cetaphil daily facial cleanser or the CeraVe, because to me they're the same thing. There's not much difference. I don't really compromise on that. Honestly, I'm not saying I won't change it, but I always resort to this in a day. But as summer soaps, my body soap, I use anything, and I don't use no feminine wash because I'm honestly not sensitive. Honestly, I'm not sensitive at all, and thank goodness. But I like double shower. Like I wash myself, I bathe like 3 times, meaning like I lather myself like 3 times. Why? I don't know. I just don't feel clean if I don't do that. So let me show you guys. Hold on. This is my caddy, right? So I keep my shower curtain. I just keep a white one, and I just use one and I keep it white because I just like bleaching it to just know say fresh and clean. So I just throw it in the washer and the dryer. Just bleach it and go. And I do the same thing with my bathroom match. I just keep everything white. So I'll wash, and I don't mix them with my bath towels and rags and stuff. No, I wash them all separate. But so I keep this. I have St. Ives soap, which is, I don't know, it's just a very fresh soap. My only problem with bathing with bar soaps is that they make the tub dirty faster. So instead of like wanting to wash it once a week, you gonna feel like a twice a week type of thing. And then I have my black soap, but I don't really use it so often, but I have my black soap. You know, for me, I have the Rihanna Fenty hair shampoo, which I tell you is crap. I'm not gonna use it. It's just there for decoration now. This to me, this is like $6. Used to be 4. Inflation make it 6 now, I think. This is the best shampoo ever. The moisturizing shampoo. And I mean, your hair slip with it. That's it. I don't think you need anything else. And then I think hands down the Dove cucumber and green tea body wash is just really good. You can't go wrong with that one at all. But I like to change things up, so try the Keras, and these are extremely drying. So I don't think you have anything to do with the fact that they're cheaper, but they're so drying. So the Keras, I don't even like this one at all. But then I tried Suave. Like Suave is like what, $3 or something like that. But I like the way that it lathers a lot. But when I tell you these things are drying, extremely drying, extremely drying. Yeah, so I'm gonna go shower, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys what I use outside of the shower. All right. See y'all in a second. Oh, the baby wake. All right, so I'm out of the shower, And I have my robe on, which I prefer to keep everything white. I prefer to keep my robe white, my towel, my rags, everything, because it's so easy. It's so easy to keep them like always clean. So yeah, so I got this robe from IKEA. Very simple, but this is my routine out of the shower, especially at night. I have to say especially at night because this cream I only use it at night. So this is my adapalene gel. I've been using this for years. I think this is like the secret to clear skin. I mean, it's the first line treatment for acne the last time I checked. So, I mean, and I've seen cases where people who even age and like they'd like to slow down their wrinkling, they use it because it's a retinoid. Sometimes I mix up saying retinoid and retinol. Same category anyways, but I put it on a light amount and I fan my face so it dries in a bit because it's a gel. And then after that, I use my Cetaphil moisturizer. It's really a body moisturizer, but I use it on my face because it's so thick and moisturizing. But it's for the body, and I'm using my vacation, my sample bottle of it, because I mean, I'm just finishing the amount that I had in from a Texas trip, but it's just easy to keep the small bottle in the bathroom. But this is my Cetaphil, right? So when this dries in, I rub it in my face. Oh guys, you see how thin my brows are? Yeah, my brows are very thin, but would you believe that that oil mixture that I use on my hair, I start rubbing it on my brows and it's actually starting to look more and more full. I just really always had thin brows. You know how thin? My brows are usually so thin that like sometimes when you take pictures, especially at night and it flash, it will look like I don't have no brows. That's how thin my brows are. And I've been using the oil, I've been rubbing it on it, and like my brows start showing up. It looks a bit thicker, as thin as it looks to you. Okay, next, I deodorize. So one thing for sure, and if you're a mom, you know, after having a baby, your body chemistry change, especially when you're breastfeeding. So I've been breastfeeding the whole way through, and I'm just now introducing food. So that's why you saw me buy the blender in the last vlog. So I spoke about the Lumi because I'm like, remember when I was ranting about the 72 hours? Like, I was like, who would wait 72 hours to know if a deodorant works that long? But this is really good with blocking any, because you know when your deodorant gets stale, this technically doesn't get stale. But I used to say that before I had the baby, so honestly, I double down on my deodorant because breastfeeding body odor is, they said the chemistry is because, you know, the baby needs to find you and know your smell. So it's like it hikes up your body odor. I don't play with that. So I use this. I'll use it after I turn off the camera. And then I double down with my Dove. So this is what I usually use alone. Not this flavor, but Dove body this spray. And then I moisturize. While I'm in the bathroom, I'll take the moment and use my bio oil, which you can see is almost finished. Which I interchange it. Sometimes I use baby oil too because I have a baby now. So sometimes I use baby oil. Sometimes I use just another oil. But they said this is really good. Maybe I wasn't using it on for a specific reason enough to see if it works. Maybe I should say that. It's just okay to me. And it's expensive too, you know? So I got the bonnet on, time to go to bed. Well, in fact, that night I grabbed my favorite cider and I watched a movie with Bay. But nobody really watched the movie. I really don't, I can't even tell you what was playing. Good morning. I am back. I hope this isn't too inappropriate to be wearing my night dress on here. Boy, the thing leaked last night, so I had to sleep on a towel. So that was not good. That was very disrupting. I want to turn on the second light in here, better lighting, but the vent turns on with it, so I'll have to make do with this lighting. But let's take this off and time to wash. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to wash this anyways, so it's right there. And I should put on my, gosh, this thing was so hot too, because I was wearing so many things on my head. Oh, it smells like avocado egg and sweat. I should have put on my contacts. Guys, give me a second, let me put on my contacts, okay? So I'm gonna try and hurry up. Wash this out. Look. I hope it doesn't leak as I'm taking it off. Ow. Uh-oh. Ah. Yeah, so this is what we're working with. You hear it so wet, if you can hear it. So I'm going to shower and wash it out now, and then I'll decide whether or not I'll do the reviewers. It's hours later. My hair is technically dry now because after the shower I had to go take care of the baby. It's all the way shrunken and dry, and I didn't put anything in it, but the only thing I'm going to spray in there is water and my heat protectant. You're looking at mama. I put my glasses on because honestly I want to be able to knock out anytime I feel like, because I did not sleep last night. I don't know, for some reason the baby, he kept waking up. It felt like every 10 minutes, but probably every couple hours or every hour maybe. But he was so restless, and I went to bed late as well, so it was just, I'm so tired. But you know what, I'm rambling too much, guys. You probably think I talk too much, like, gosh girl. I fingered detangled my hair in the shower, so it's not that tangled, it's just super shrunken. And again, I'm not sure if I will detangle it now. Let's get into this video because I look crazy. I look crazy.
Yeah. No way, I think I met the one. Yeah. In a million at the jackpot, finally did it, I won. Yeah. Till I'm searching for something better. You're just too good to be true. Ain't nobody like you. Nobody like you, like you. AM to PM. All that I'm loving, all that I'm wanting. Yeah. Someone like you, you know I can't find nobody else. There ain't no way you would run her off, never take a single blow.
So yeah, that's it. And I put it in without detangling it. So I still see some knots and stuff in it when you spread it out. So this is where I'll put in the shea butter. I don't think it's recommended to use oil in your hair and then put it in the dryer. And overall, it's not good to put heat on your hair when you have oil in it because it will raise the temperature. I'd still do it sometimes, especially with the Revier, because the heat is not that strong and it gives it a better blowout in my opinion when I use shea butter in it. So here it is. So let's see where my hair is. So I'm almost at like shoulder length. Isn't that exciting? Very exciting for me. And I'll just braid each one. And I make the braids really tight so that it stretches the hair. It keeps the hair stretched. I'm so excited. Guys, remember how far I'm coming from? I'm coming from like a little twigger here. I am so excited. But yeah. Alright, so let me speed up and do the rest. Thank goodness the baby's not scared of the dryer. I had to move to the bathroom because this is much later. I had to stop and take care of the baby, and so yeah, I'm just not getting to continue. My hair is so dry now here. So I'm gonna spray it with some water and then continue the same procedure. All right, so guess what? There's another part to this video. As you see here, I just finished braiding the hair, and then I kind of found a way to put it all back using elastic bands. And yeah, stay tuned for the next part.